What if your greatest strength was also your greatest weakness? Subscribe for more Bible stories like this. Before Samson was born, Israel was suffering under Philistine oppression. The people cried out to God, and in response, an angel appeared to Manoah's wife with a divine message. She would bear a son who would be set apart from birth as a Nazirite to God. Judges 13. This meant Samson was never to cut his hair, drink wine, or touch anything unclean. His birth was not ordinary. It was part of God's plan to begin delivering Israel from their enemies. From the very start, Samson's life carried a divine purpose, showing that God raises deliverers even in the darkest times. A man of supernatural strength. As Samson grew, the Spirit of the Lord empowered him with incredible strength. He tore apart a lion with his bare hands, Judges 14:6, defeated entire groups of Philistines single-handedly, and carried the massive gates of Gaza on his shoulders, Judges 16:3. His strength was not natural, it was a gift from God. Yet while he was physically powerful, Samson often acted impulsively, following his desires instead of wisdom. This contrast between divine power and human weakness begins to shape his story. Despite his calling, Samson repeatedly made dangerous choices, especially in relationships. His love for Delilah became his downfall. The Philistines bribed her to discover the secret of his strength, and after persistent pressure, Samson revealed that his uncut hair was the source of his power, Judges 16:17. While he slept, Delilah betrayed him, cutting his hair and handing him over to his enemies. Stripped of his strength, Samson was blinded, chained, and forced into humiliation, illustrating how disobedience and misplaced trust can lead to destruction. In captivity, something powerful happened. Samson's hair began to grow back, symbolizing the return of God's favor. In humility, he prayed to God for one final strength, Judges 16:28. During a Philistine gathering in their temple, Samson was brought out for mockery. Placing his hands on the pillars, he called upon the Lord, and with renewed power, he collapsed the entire structure, killing more Philistines in his death than in his life. Though his life ended tragically, his final act fulfilled God's purpose for him. Samson's life teaches that God can use flawed people to accomplish his will. His story warns against pride, impulsiveness, and disobedience, but also highlights God's mercy and power to restore those who repent. Samson's strength came not from himself, but from God, reminding believers that true power lies in obedience and faith. Ultimately, Samson stands as both a cautionary tale and a testimony of divine grace.